Hi guys, and welcome to my Finish 5 by Fall introduction. I want to do something a little bit different this year, just a little bit. While I was filming my mid-year declutter, I was going through my foundations and I came across this little clutch of foundations from the drugstore that I just didn't feel either way about, mostly because I hadn't had a lot of experience using them. So I decided to group them together and put them in a project. And I know, you're probably sitting there thinking there's no way in hell she's going to finish 5 foundations, 5 full foundations, of course, by the end of September. But that's not my aim. No. I promise, I'm not that freaking crazy. My aim is to actually just find out whether or not I like them. You know, sometimes people will put things into project plans and be like, oh, I just want to hit pan on it, or I want to get to, like, I want to get halfway through this product. They don't necessarily want to finish it. I don't necessarily want to finish these. I just want to find out what I actually think about them. And I'm giving myself until the end of this project to decide which way I feel about them, whether I want to keep them and use them up a later point, or if I just want to trash them. So yeah, let me just jump into the foundations here. I have two, well, I'll start with the one from Max Factor. This is the Miracle Match Foundation Blur and Nourish, and from what I gather, this is supposed to be a hydrating foundation that blurs texture on your skin. It's supposed to be like good for mature skins and look really glowy and still allegedly have the coverage of the Facefinity, so I've heard. I don't know if that's the actual claims, I haven't actually looked it up, but I've swatched it a couple of times. I've looked at the colour. It's a really nice colour. It feels like a really nice texture. On my face, however, I do not know it. It has never touched my face. So the Miracle Match Foundation from Max Factor is number 1. I have 2 from L'Oreal. We have the Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation, which I hate the primer that goes along with this. And I've never actually, I don't think I've tried this alone on my face. I think I've mixed it with other foundations, but I've never actually used it on its own on my face. So this will be interesting to see how it goes. Next up we have the L'Oreal True Match Foundation, which I can't remember if I like this. I remember I hated the old formula and then they reformulated it and I picked it up and I've used it. I know I've used it because it was sitting down about here when I picked it off of my cabinet here. I can't remember what I think about it. I know this is more of like a very generic foundation. It's not supposed to be excessively dewy or it's not supposed to be excessively matte. It's just kind of like your middle of the road traditional generic foundation. So we'll see what I think of this guy. And then I have 2 from Maybelline. We have the Superstay Foundation, which I liked. We're talking about 2012. So yeah, I had a bottle of this in 2012 and I really liked it then. And it has since gone through several formulation changes since then, and I don't know if I'm gonna like it. This could be another color stay situation where I was like, oh yeah, this is so super good, recommending it to everyone, and then I actually buy a new bottle and try it and I'm just like, oh my god, this is horrendous. So we'll see. Yeah, again, I've only actually swatched this bottle. It hasn't actually been on my face, but I remember I used to love it. We'll see how it goes. And then lastly, we have the Dream Satin Liquid from Maybelline, which again, I've actually gone through 2 bottles of this before. And again, we're talking around the 2010, 2012 time period. Used to love it. It was a beautiful sort of demi-dewy, not demi-matte, demi-dewy foundation, and it just had this gorgeous texture to it, gorgeous coverage to it. And then they came out with the Dream Creamy foundation and I sort of progressed onto that and I never came back to this guy. And I've actually had a bottle and thrown it away before I picked up this one. So we'll see how I like it. Again, this is one that I would recommend to people. I remember it being amazing. They have since changed the color range in this. I have it in 2 fair beige, but I remember having it in like light beige or light porcelain or something like that. But we'll definitely be giving this a try and see how it goes. So those are the 5 foundations we're going to work on for this product. Again, I'm not planning on using them up. I just want to know what I think about them, whether I should hang on to them, throw them away. Let me know if you guys used these foundations recently. Let me know what I can expect. I will probably use them in Get Ready With Me, so you can see those coming up real soon. And I will be updating you guys a couple of times before the end of this project. I know I'm leaving it a little bit late to be uploading this intro, but yeah, I wasn't planning on doing a 5 by fall this year, and this just kind of spur of the moment inspiration. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.